Now we're on!
There we go! Yay! So, hi everybody!
Welcome
back! It's been a while.
It has been a while.
Well, I know,
It's been
right?
since October.
Crazy.
Right? November we didn't have it. I was in
Right.
surgery, had my knee done.
Right, and then December, COVID.
COVID, crazy
Of course,
crap.
right? COVID.
January, here we
Yes.
are.
And so, yeah, it's exciting.
It's a new year, it's a new us.
It's really, well, I don't know about that. Let's not go that far. But we're so excited because actually we've had a lot of fun. Actually,
All afternoon.
We've been at this
All
literally
afternoon.
all afternoon.
Yes.
But it has been a lot of fun. We have been exploring these
Yes.
two books. Cooking with the Saints
Cooking with the
and
Saints.
Drinking with the Saints.
Absolutely.
Which you
A
know,
guide to a happy holy hour or a holy happy hour.
or yeah, whichever
Or
one.
whichever one it says.
Exactly right. Well, and you know which one we went to first, right?
Exactly.
Which was the drinking
The
one.
holy hour.
But okay, that too. Let's talk about what we're gonna do.
Let's talk about what we're going to do today, right? Exactly. So we have chosen to do the saintly meal for January that is suggested by Cooking with the Saints, and it happens to be in honor of Saint Anthony of Egypt, Saint Anthony the Abbot. His feast day would have been yesterday on January 17th. He is the patron saint of amputees. Interesting.
That is
Animals and cemetery workers. So St. Anthony was born in Egypt. He was the son of a wealthy and devout Christian parents. When he was 20 years old, he joined a religious group that lived in seclusion. Later, he moved for a life of seclusion into the desert, and we can hear ourselves on our Facebook page.
Well, we're I'm trying to pull up comments, guys, so that way we can talk to you.
The volume may be
Yes.
down.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
I'm working on
because
it.
I can hear
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Interesting. So anyway, Saint Anthony is really known as the father of modern day monasticism, really the Benedictines and the like. And so we actually have been cooking Egyptian food all afternoon.
know, and we are
If you
so
can
out of
believe
our
it,
depth.
we are out of our
We are
league.
so out of
But
our
we have
depth.
had fun cooking things like koshari
Yes.
and kunafa and
We have no idea if we're saying this right.
Mashikurnov.
I'm
Yes,
so
we're in
sorry.
fatouche.
We're trying. We're trying.
Yeah, and I found out I have a new favorite spice, baharat. Baharat is my new favorite spice with a little cumin, a little paprika, and a little cinnamon. So we're having a lot of fun here in the
Yeah.
kitchen. I told Jordan it kind of reminds me back in college when I would go to the Tandoori Chicken spot on the Lane Avenue Mall, at the Lane Avenue near Ohio State, and there's a lot of those same spices in that Indian tandoori chicken that we're using today. So
Right.
let's first start with our cocktail, because we're not only doing talking or eating with the saints, we are also drinking with the saints. We are also
Can y'all
drinking
say
with the
that?
saints. These are two great books. They are a lot of fun. I know that Ethan is going to put up the link up there. So this is Drinking with the Saints, The Sinner's Guide to a Holy Happy Hour, and Drinking with Your Patron Saints, The Sinner's Guide to Honoring Our Namesakes and Our Protectors.
Right.
And who else better to drink with than your patron saints?
Right.
I think.
And it's also, both of them are by Michael Foley, for anybody who's interested.
Yeah.
And these have been, actually, genuinely, these have been so much fun to look through.
They are.
And,
Great stories
exactly,
of the saints.
Right. And also some really interesting...
And great recipes.
Right. Really
And great
interesting traditions, all that fun stuff. So anyway.
Exactly. So our beverage of choice today is called the Punch of Our Lady of Prompt Succor. So Our Lady of Prompt Succor, her feast day was on January 8th. And so this has, it's very interesting. It's 2 cups of sugar, it's 2 cups of water, 2 cups of lemon juice, 2 cups of lime juice, 2 cups of gin, and then here are the kickers. The first is 3/4 ounces of yellow chartreuse, and if you don't know chartreuse, it was the gift of the Carthusian monastery to the world. This is like the monks' cure for every ailment, right? It was given to the monks by a prince who was their guardian to help them to make to raise funds for the monastery. And so chartreuse then is the grand charter house for the Carthusians in France, in the Alps. And I've been there twice now. I've had the honor of being able to go there. St. Bruno was their founder. And St. Bruno is buried 4 miles up the mountain behind the Grand Charter House, and I've hiked there a couple times now. And so they make a green chartreuse and a yellow chartreuse. And so today we were able to only get a hold of the green chartreuse, and because of because of COVID, the price has actually gone up about $12 from last year. So. It's a little bit more expensive to make it, but you're only using 3/4 of an ounce, and it's a great aperitif. It really helps settle the belly.
Yeah.
It really is very good, and it really adds. And then there's also a little anise flavored liqueur. So they suggest something that is called Herbe Sainte. That is made in New Orleans, except we can't get it around here.
No.
It's not in any of our stores. But we used ouzo instead. You could use Sambuca to replace, and it really gives this punch a punch.
Oh,
so
Vanna White.
there you
Vanna
go. There's
White.
the Vanna White ouzo, and it makes a nice summertime punch. It almost has the flavor of a margarita. You could blend this and make a frozen drink out of it.
I think this would be delicious.
It would be.
Summertime, frozen, blended.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. And also, I had the opportunity. So, of course, you know, we try to test a lot of this stuff as we go. And so I
Imagine that.
I know this is really shocking news. I had the opportunity to try chartreuse for the first time, just by itself, right? And because I admit it fully that I am so just out of my depth when it comes to some of these liqueurs and everything. And so I had the opportunity to try it, and it's very tasty. It's very potent. For those who haven't tried it, it's very herbal. For me, I get strong notes of oregano from it. So for those who...
And it's really good to mix with hot chocolate. That's how the first time I ever had it at the Grand Charter House in France, in the Alps, they actually mixed it with hot chocolate. It was so good. And it's lovely. So if you get one of those hot chocolate bombs,
ooh, there you go.
Then dip
and a little in there.
A little bit of that chartreuse. Hello.
You know,
talk about going right to bed on a night that we have a winter storm warning for our area.
Right, we found that out this evening.
Yeah, exactly. So
we've got that.
This is a perfect thing to cuddle up with.
There you go.
You know, the other thing that we should do too is that we also have guests with us tonight.
Oh yeah, we should talk about them.
We should talk about them just a little bit.
So guys, tonight we have Dave and Sally Farrell. So you all, of course, I mean, Dave and Sally, they are staples at St. Mary's here. They have been here
like peanut butter and jelly.
I mean, truly, they've been here ages. They're wonderful. You see Dave around all the time. And so we have them joining us this evening to sample our various food. And of course we have Father Patrick here this evening, and Ethan as well, manning the camera for us and helping us keep on the right path.
Right, exactly. Keep us on time.
Yeah, keep us on time. He's the one going, okay, time to go, let's go. But anyway, so
all right,
let's talk
so I'm just
food.
going to wash my hands here so we can start to do the chopping for fattoush.
Yes. And so let me get that recipe pulled up.
Exactly. Tell me what I need to do.
Okay.
Because this is really the only thing we're making in front of you tonight.
Exactly, because
it took us.
Oh my gosh.
It's a labor of love to put this all together.
It really has.
And we wouldn't have been finished in an hour.
No way. There's no way.
No.
There's no way. We are making our cucumber. I'm afraid to say the word. So
fattoush.
Fattoush. So cucumber, cucumber, tomato, and feta cheese salad. So what you're gonna need is
a crappy knife because we don't have good knives. Okay,
yes,
got that.
Yes, we got that. And so you're gonna need 1 large English cucumber dice.
Got it. If you didn't know what an English cucumber is, I didn't know it was an English cucumber.
Yeah.
But this is an English cucumber.
It's less seeds.
Less seeds. There you go.
For those who are.
Looks like a dehydrated cucumber to me.
So that's gonna be diced and thrown in your bowl.
Diced.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then you're also gonna need while you're dicing and chopping. You're also gonna need Roma tomatoes.
Got 'em.
Chopped. They suggest about 3 cups of Roma tomatoes, which is quite a chunk actually.
A lot of Roma tomatoes.
And so we only have, I don't know, about 5 tomatoes here or so. So we're just gonna use what we got.
Let's try one of these.
And see how it is. What do you think? Is it all right?
It's good. It has a nice flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had an English cucumber.
Really?
Dad, if you're watching
Really?
tonight, you can put these into your garden for the summer.
My mind is blown. How have you not had
I don't
this
know. I
before?
just don't think I've ever had an English
Really?
cucumber.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
So let's
okay.
try one in the garden this year.
Yeah, yes, please. Guys, can I just say, I am so ready for spring. I'm so over winter. I'm just so over it. I'm so ready for spring. I'm so ready for warm weather. I'm ready to get out in the garden. For those of you who are gardening people, I'm so ready. So anyway, I just wanted to express that. And so, it's,
Not that she has an opinion about that.
I have no opinions, as you can tell. Anyway.
No.
Also, so while he's continuing to chop, he's also going to be chopping. Basically, the salad is just a lot of chopping and dropping.
A lot of chopping and dropping.
And so he's
It's exactly what's going to happen after you eat this meal. You're going to do a lot of chopping and dropping at your local toilet as soon as you're all through this. A lot of chopping and dropping.
And so you're also going to need...
Make sure you wear your Depends.
Everybody, you're going to need a red onion.
That got Sally's giggling over there. You can hear her there. So are these chopped?
Yeah, all of it.
Just chopped.
All of it's chopped.
Okay.
So you're thinking like bite size to where like it's a
Okay.
proper salad. That's what you're thinking.
Oh, okay.
You know, like-
Fantastic.
you know.
Fatouche!
Fatouche. You're
That's
also
what happens again when you're going to have the drops out of your fatouche.
somebody stop him. Anyway, so you're also going to need onion, red onion, parsley, mint, lemon juice, garlic, sumac. However, if you don't have sumac, which we don't at our local
Yeah, you
Kroger,
can't get that at Kroger's
you know,
here.
that's not a thing for us
You're like,
here.
isn't that a poison ivy that you get?
Right,
You pick up in the woods when you go out and hike at Shawnee's State Park.
And so, if you don't have that, you can just use lemon zest, which is what we're going to do here, because we don't have sumac.
No, we don't know sumac.
And obviously salt and pepper to taste. We also have pita, or well, in our case, we have naan bread. So we're really excited.
And we
because
have pita chips too.
And we also have pita chips, so you can eat it with that. And then also feta cheese. Feta cheese chopped up.
Love some feta cheese.
I
love the saltiness of the feta cheese.
I do like feta. I like it mixed in with things like what we're doing here. So to just sit there and like gnaw on it, that's not really my thing. But
Really?
yeah, no, I'd rather have ghost cheese.
She also, remember, uses sour cream, or no,
Oh yeah.
Greek yogurt for sour cream.
And it
folks, so-
works. Even though I get all kinds of shakes of the head, it does work. So anyway, so you're gonna just chop all that, drop it in the bowl, mix it all together, voila.
Don't take my bowl away.
Sorry. It's
She's so
mine now.
excited to get to the bowl.
Oh, also, guys, I just want to share with you this thing, this contraption. I am just so intrigued by this contraption. Who donated this? If you don't mind me asking, I hope y'all don't mind. So we found this in
Probably
the
came from the yard sale.
Maybe
here.
that's what it was.
Probably.
So anyway, so I found this contraption back in the back, and I'm fascinated. So I think it's a cutting board. I'm assuming it's a cutting board. And
It's
so
a cutting board.
It's a cutting board. And so, but here's the fun part. Look at that! How fun!
It becomes a pooper scooper
It
for your
does! It
fatouche.
becomes a skipper!
Helps your fatouche.
How fun! I like that. And so anyway, so I've been just playing with this all afternoon, to be honest. I just think it's just so fun.
Yeah, all I do is work and pray, and there she is playing with contraptions all afternoon.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what
That's
happened.
exactly what
That's
happened here
exactly
today,
what happened. But anyway,
Okay.
so I'm just.
So
really
what am I
liking-
doing next?
Oh, you're putting. What did you not chop? Did you get? Oh,
Onion.
okay, you got that. Okay, so then you're gonna need the feta cheese.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna need to chop
This
that
is
up.
diced too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great.
You're not gonna need a ton of that.
Okay.
Basic, like maybe half the onion, if
Great.
that. You don't need a ton.
Okay.
I would.
You don't like a ton, or is it just not called for a ton?
Well, it doesn't call for a ton, and I also just think that sometimes onion can overpower a dish. And so, no. And so there's no opinions here. Can you tell?
No opinions.
There's no opinions whatsoever.
No.
And so I'm just gonna keep this bowl. And so, but he's also gonna chop up the feta cheese, and we're gonna drizzle some lemon. I'm just gonna go ahead and drizzle the lemon.
Really?
Yeah. Why not? Oh, oops. Oops.
Why don't you drizzle the seeds right in there too? That's great.
Nobody saw that. It's fine.
No one saw it.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. So, don't worry about
We
that.
didn't get any knives for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, in all seriousness, guys, if y'all have like knives that you aren't using, we wouldn't mind. We wouldn't mind at all.
No.
Please, like if you're, hey, January, because I'm doing it right now. I'm doing a proper like house clean out, like everybody
Oh.
else does. You know what I mean? Organizing things, like getting rid of stuff. You know. And so in your horse, in your house.
In your horse. If you can get them out of your horse, I'd like to see that. If you can get this out of your horse's fatouche, I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I don't, but he called him. So.
I don't know.
I don't know. I
don't know.
Anyway, so if during your house organizing and everything, if you're like getting rid of things, we wouldn't mind. We wouldn't mind some like better knives.
I mean, I don't
ours-
mind making a trip
Yes.
to Williams Sonoma.
Oh, well, right. Twist your arm, right?
I know,
Twist
twist
your
my arm, but
But anyway, so in all seriousness, if you happen to have that and you would like to, we would be very, very appreciative. Because
would have been
we
nice
would-
to have that scooping.
Oh, the scooper. Oh,
yeah,
would you
would
like
have.
that?
Not now.
Oh, okay. Is there a couple of comments? Okay, hold on. Let me pull that up. Okay, let's see. Comments. Hello, people. Hold on. I'm just got to be smarter than technology. Okay. So let's see. Oh, okay. So let me just say hi to people. Hi, Suzette. Hi, Ron. Hey, Ron. How are you?
Oh, that's.
so-
did you hear her voice
Yes.
change?
Well, because Ron and I, we go round and round all the time. And so he's a lot.
Ron the troublemaker.
Yes, he is. He is a troublemaker. Janet, hello. Diane. She says, I don't like to cook, but I like watching you guys cook. Well, Diane, we love cooking, but you should come down
Diane
and eat with
who?
us. Yeah, Diane Blankenship.
Ah, Diane Blankenship. Hi, Diane.
Yeah. And so you should just come on down and we'll feed you. You know, so there we go. That would solve that. So Rose, hi Rose. Barb Schwamberger is watching. Let's see. Shauna, hey! She says, hey, so glad you're back.
Yes,
We're
so am
glad
I.
to be back. It's been a little bit, hasn't it?
This salad looks amazing.
This would be so good. Oh, you need your parsley and you need your mint. It's right there.
Okay, very good. Loving it.
Sorry.
Loving
Would
it.
you like some, sir? I can provide.
Loving
Hold
it.
on. Sorry. I can do that. Okay. All right. And then also we need to start feeding people.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. We need to do that. Yeah.
We can't just let them drink all afternoon.
It's not right. We can't do that.
No.
That's a bad idea. So, yeah. It's
Oh, that's right. Father Patrick
that's
getting it a
right.
drink.
Okay. Let me.
I don't have
I'll
a
get
glass.
you-
He needs some ice. We need a
Okay.
glass with ice.
Okay. I'll
Father
get you
Patrick,
set.
this
I'll get you
is
set.
Our Lady would want you to have it.
Absolutely. Let's get you some.
Does this have to be just a rough chop? I would say on this.
Yeah.
Sure. 3/4 of a cup of fresh mint. We took all the mint left in Kroger, so if you go to Kroger and try to make this salad right now, you cannot, because they don't keep a lot of fresh mint. If you can imagine, I mean, most people are going to use mint for a lamb, or if you're making fatouche, I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know if we have any from Egypt in our neighborhoods here. I don't really know.
Not to my
With
knowledge.
Shawnee, I don't know if there's any students or faculty.
You know, that's a possibility because of Jill was really involved in what is it called? There's some sort of like trial thing.
Mock
with
trial?
nations, but it's nations.
United Nations. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so I think that there's representatives
Ah,
like
okay,
across the
cool.
board there. But anyway, so let's see. Oh, Teresa Metzler's watching.
Hi, Therese.
Yeah.
Wish you were here. You're missing a
Yeah.
good drink tonight.
Pat Lawson and George is watching. And Jeannie Gollett. Hello.
Hi, Jeannie.
So there's all sorts of people watching us today. Jeannie really likes LOL, the sinner's guide, all kinds of laugh
Exactly.
and cry faces. I love it. And Tracy Warnock asks, do y'all deliver? Not at this time, but you should come.
We're not on Grubhub.
Yeah, right.
There's no DoorDash here.
And so, well, how about this? While you're finishing chopping
Yeah,
up,
absolutely.
I'll go ahead and talk about a couple of our other dishes.
Oh, okay.
So that way we kind of
Right.
keep on moving, and we also start to feed people because I don't I know it's getting close to dinner time for these folks. I don't want
Dinner
them to starve.
time. They eat.
You know.
What time do they eat at Shady Pines there? Oh.
And so let's talk about what else we cooked today. So we have a stuffed cabbage roll. However, it's spiced a little bit different than maybe what a lot of us.
It's not a Greek
right.
stuffed.
Right.
No.
And I'm afraid to say the name. It's
Fatouche.
It's not a fatouche.
Baharat.
You can tell which words he really likes.
I like it.
And so it's mashai koram. I don't know.
Mashai koram.
There we go. That. And they're translated Egyptian stuffed cabbage rolls. And,
yeah, right.
So this is very similar, very reminiscent to cabbage rolls in that it's that same process that many of us are familiar with.
Oh, absolutely. Reminds me of my nana's cabbage rolls.
Right.
Absolutely.
So you start off by parboiling the cabbages, taking it all apart, having a meat mix. But this meat mix has the following stuff in it. It has ground beef, rice uncooked, parsley, mint, dill, cilantro, garlic, black pepper, allspice, salt to taste. It's a little bit of as you can tell, like a different take on cabbage rolls, maybe compared to what some of us have
Right,
grown up
exactly,
with.
yeah.
But that process with tomato
It's not
sauce
our cabbage rolls from the St. Mary's Festival.
No, it's not. It's just a different take. So that's something that we've been cooking on this whole afternoon. I will say, I've never cooked cabbage rolls before, guys. Oh my gosh! Like, it takes forever. Like, I had no idea it took that long.
Looks like this. We just we just cleaned out the bag from the lawnmower.
It really does. It really does. We're going for very herbaceous here.
Oh, it is.
We're just excellent herbs here.
Herbaceous.
Herbaceous.
It's
We're so fancy here. Pinkies and all. So anyway, so we have that over there cooking away, just simmering away in that big old pot over there. And I'll be sure to poll a couple so that way y'all can see it. And then also another thing that we've been working on is kushari, which is an Egyptian rice, lentil, and macaroni dish with spicy tomato chili sauce.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to cook this afternoon.
Oh my goodness.
I had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
And it takes every pot that you have.
Right.
Right? Every
there's
pot in your kitchen you're going to use.
Every single thing.
Yes.
And so what I'm going to do, just to make life a little bit easier, is I'm going to have Ethan take a picture of this and then post it in the comments.
Take a picture of the pictures of the food in the bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of the front pages. Yeah. That's what it's supposed to look like.
Right. And then you can see ours.
Then you can see ours. I don't know.
I kind of feel. Oh,
I think we've done pretty good.
Oh, I just noticed.
What's that?
My cheese.
Your fatouche?
My cheese thing definitely
doesn't look like the same. It doesn't.
Oops. Anyway, so we also made that. And so we have.
Is there any other sauce on this?
No, it should be just that.
Really?
Should be, and then of course and salt and pepper to taste, of course.
Ah, yes.
And I think, did you throw garlic in it?
No.
Okay.
No garlic yet.
Oh, okay. So then, between that.
This is really, but that feta is very salty. So you're gonna get that from there.
Okay. And
instead of Similac, no, that's what you feed your babies. Not Similac.
No. Ew.
No.
Ew.
Sumac.
Sumac. Very different things. Yes. So instead of the sumac, we're using lemon as recommended by the cookbook.
Yes.
Which I can't believe that we're actually behaving ourselves and following the cookbook.
I know we're following recipes. But if we want to be like the saints, this is,
I guess
the recipe to eternal life is pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta follow the recipe. Amen, Father Patrick?
Amen.
Can I get an amen? Amen.
Yeah. Following the recipes is so boring.
I know.
Especially after this good.
I know, especially after that, huh, Father Patrick?
Gotta give you a heads
And we'll give a little squeeze of garlic here. What do you think of that?
Yeah, is it all right?
Correct.
Yeah, good. And then last but certainly not
Hello,
least,
extra garlic, whatever.
we have the kanufa, which is a shredded phyllo cheese pastry, or kanafe. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so that word, we made that. A variation of that.
We made it that.
That, we made it, kind
That's
of.
right.
That one. And so it has, it's a really interesting, there's one more step to it that I gotta do. But anyway, it's a really interesting kind of dessert dish. So it has phyllo dough, it has ghee, it has whole milk, semolina, sugar.
What is ghee?
Ghee is clarified butter.
There you go.
If you can buy it where it's already done for you. But my understanding is if you take butter, your normal store-bought butter, and you begin just melting it and then skimming off the top where all the milk fat comes to the top. You all know what I'm talking about. You just start skimming that off. And eventually what you'll have is this very clear buttery liquid, okay? And that is called ghee. And so,
Ghee.
yeah, so you can then use that. It's used a lot in particular in Indian cooking, but it's also, of course, utilized here. And so we have that, we have sugar, vanilla, mozzarella is in this dessert.
Mozzarella.
And then this sugar lemon syrup. And so one of the last things that I'm supposed to do, and I haven't done it yet, is take this syrup, and there's quite a lot of syrup, I'm not gonna lie, I'm supposed to pour this syrup over top of this dish. So here we go, I'm gonna do it. Here we go, on camera and everything. Just pour it on, pour it on. And you're supposed to let it sit then and absorb for the next 10 minutes or so. So that gives us time to enjoy some of this food we cooked.
Right, exactly.
And so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up, finish that up. Okay, I'm gonna let that soak, let it do its thing. And I'm then gonna hand this book over to Ethan, so that way he can take little photos and such. Here you go, sir. I don't know, I should look. And so it's close this way. There you go, there you go. You want St. Anthony the Abbot, and then it's
My dear lady.
these recipes here in this section. So it's this beginning here and going through all the way.
Yes. So I am gonna just
Okay.
gonna start handing this out to our folks here.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
And
Yeah, and then I'll just, model this thing.
absolutely.
And so.
Let's get a good picture of.
Oh, sure,
This is the
please,
lentil and macaroni and rice.
Yeah.
With the spicy tomato sauce on top and crispy
Right.
fried onions.
Oh, and also let's get a little bit of salt and pepper to taste for anybody who needs it. Do we have? Is the salt and pepper shaker out, or did we put it away?
No, it's out.
Is it? Okay. 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 'Cause I don't see it. Okay, but anyway.
You're not gonna need it anyway.
That's true. So, we have then our feta salad.
Mhm.
We have our
Which is fantastic. It's so bright.
Yes, which
I mean, look at that. Look how bright and beautiful that is against the white
imagine
plate.
summer tomatoes.
So simple.
Summer tomatoes with this would be so good. Salt and pepper, if y'all want it. But it's please go ahead and dig in, please.
I would eat
do
this.
you fork?
If we could do this, I mean, this is so good. This is something you could just eat this every day.
Yes, absolutely.
Right, absolutely. We'll get
Okay.
some over here.
And so get everybody set up here. And so so that's what we've been cooking away all day today.
All day.
And
Getting in touch with our Egyptian roots.
And so let's see. Oh, I'm taking a look at her comments over here. And Cecilia, she says that she ordered seeds today, and she says, I'm also ready today. Cecilia, you and I are in the same boat on gardening. You and I are ready.
There you go.
Thank you. Let's see. Gloria responds, I think that's mine. I had one just like it and unsure what happened to it. So Gloria, maybe this is yours. Where'd you get it? Because I like it. It's kind of fun. I don't know, I'm fascinated. I just really like it.
She's normally not a gadget person.
I'm not.
I'm a
but,
gadget person.
I kind of just, I don't know, I like it. Anyway,
Talk about healthy too. This meal is so healthy. It's so. I mean, there's so much to offer. There's there's a little bit of you do have the red meats, but you could use venison. You could use lamb. You could
use what you have.
Goat,
You know.
Father Patrick.
There we go. Ah, yes, goat.
Mhm.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is it all right?
Very good.
It's delicious.
So anyway, let me take a look at our comments.
That spicy red sauce too, it really is some of my favorite. Missing the bread.
Oh right, of course, bread. We got toasty naan.
Toasty naan.
And
It's non-toasty.
it's non-toasty. So let's see.
So how do you soak up the juices if you want to take a piece of it?
Oh.
Someone watching from Florida.
Oh yeah,
There's a
yeah.
piece.
Let's see.
Bread.
Oh, Barry Carlson.
Oh, Barry, you're watching from Florida.
Yeah. How fun.
Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness, fun.
Yes.
Gloria says that she thinks she got it from either Penny's or Williams Sonoma. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
And it must be good if it's the Williams Sonoma, right?
There it is. Because we were we were laughing because we were like, oh well, twist our arms. We could go to Williams Sonoma,
The bread which was at the Last Supper.
Oh, it does.
There you go. There you go. And so, anyway, while we're kind of eating,
Why we're eating and shoving our faces full of this beautiful stuff.
we should probably talk about some things that are going on.
I don't know. Do you want to after all of this food?
Because it is really
Wow.
good. It is really good. And I'm not, just tooting my own horn here or anything. It's just, it really is tasty. And so, hence why I really do recommend these cookbooks.
They're so much fun. They
really are.
They were a gift for Christmas, and really just fantastic.
I will say, if I were to pick one, if you wanted to know like the differences, I will say that I really like the one that Ethan has right now. Ethan, I'm not sure if maybe you could like the author difference. Is there an author difference?
Yes.
Okay. And so the one that Ethan has right now, thank you. This one here, so the Greeley and Flores? Yes, Flores. Book. I prefer of the two. If you were gonna pick one of the two, I would pick this one, mostly because the way that it lays itself out, and it has also an ingredients list. That to where a shopping list,
right.
where you can go to the store.
And it has a saintly meal for every month. Now there are lots of different recipes for different saints,
Right.
but it also includes a saintly meal per month.
Exactly.
And that's what we did today.
Exactly, right. And so I really like that. I like how it's laid out. I just think it's really logical, and it just it's laid out in the calendar year. So it starts with January, ends in December.
Right.
It just makes a lot of sense. This one is also really good. We've enjoyed looking through it. It's a little bit more.
It's advanced.
Yeah, it's a little more advanced. It's not as easy to just kind of dive in and go. I would say that this one's easier. And so if you were gonna pick one, I would recommend this one. And then these two here, these are just a lot of fun. the drinking books
Same
are just,
author, same. Yeah.
it just depends on your preference. Patron saint or just all of them.
All of them.
All of them, of course.
I
is the
choose them
answer.
all,
I
says
choose
Saint
them.
Therese.
And so anyway, so they're just a lot of fun.
So what's going on in our parishes? What's going on in the consortium?
We should talk about Year of St. Joseph's.
Yeah, let's talk about the Year of St. Joseph. We've been really hounding on the Year of St. Joseph, beginning with our Wednesday night holy hours. We'll be meeting again this Wednesday, so please come out and join us.
Right.
With those beautiful meditations from Father Calloway on St. Joseph, and a beautiful opportunity to be able to gather to pray together. But again, we are also going to do a parish-wide, so consortium-wide consecration to St. Joseph, and we're inviting all the parishioners to join us for that. And there is a book. Father Calloway has written a book on the consecration to St. Joseph. We're going to be following that book, and our consecration begins on February 15th. I'm going to be doing an in-person meeting for those who would like to, but also I'm going to be giving the opportunity to join us on Zoom. So if you would like to get involved in that consecration, which is going to conclude on March 19th on the feast day of St. Joseph, the universal feast day for St. Joseph, March 19th, we'll have a special mass and a consecration for that. And we invite you to join us for that. It's going to be fantastic. So starting February 15th, every Monday night until March 19th, we will be meeting either in person or on Zoom to be able to walk through the book together, right? And it really is fantastic. You know, I did this consecration for the first time during COVID crisis shutdown.
Yeah.
I was looking for something to do. I was looking for something that was going to sustain me, to help keep me connected and keep me away from like those anxious thoughts of what's going to happen next. St. Joseph was a really good guide for me to be able to, you know, to keep calm and keep my head clear. I mean, he really does that for the Holy Family himself. He does that for the church. That silent witness for all of us to be able to look to and to follow in our lives. So I just encourage you there to join us. I've ordered 30 books. I was only able to get my hand on 30 books. They'll be $13.50. They'll be in here probably the 1st of February. And otherwise, you can try to order your own book online. But again, it's Consecration to St. Joseph, the Wonder Worker, Father Donald Calloway. And that's what we're going to be using. So please join us for this year of St. Joseph. I'm sure there'll be other things that we'll be able to do even after March 19th.
Sure.
But we're COVID crushed.
Right.
We're COVID crushed.
Right. And I think that that's something that people forget
Yeah.
because we do fun things like this.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
We do fun things like COVID cooking, and we're doing RCIA in person. We're doing a lot of things in person that people I think are forgetting that we're technically in a pandemic right now.
Yeah, we are.
But technically, we're still there. And so I think sometimes we forget that, well, wait a minute, we still should be mindful of what we're doing and how we're executing things.
Yeah, right.
And so, anyway, so we're just trying, we're still trying to do stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And
We want to
be
keep
of
people
service.
connected.
Exactly, right. We want to be of service to you all.
Because I think that's the one thing the church hasn't figured out yet. I think we're really afraid of what's going to happen to our community once we begin to open up again.
Right.
And
right.
we've kept people at a distance for a long time, and you know, this is what the bishops have decided that you know, in some places it's not this way,
Right,
but it is what our bishops in Ohio have decided.
Right.
So if you went to Michigan, the churches are open, right? If you go to North Dakota, the South Dakota, the churches are open, and all the way, and there's no holds barred there, except social distancing in the mass and the like. But and there's the mandate is gone, the dispensation is gone in those states. So once the dispensation is lifted, what will our churches look like?
Right. Right.
And so we're trying to do what we can to keep, especially our young people connected, our families connected through PSR and the like. That's why we've had all of these visitors when we were doing COVID cooking regularly,
Right.
To be able to talk about the things that are happening here.
Right.
So we
Absolutely.
really want to keep people connected, and I think the thing is that when you come to church, here's one criticism, right? Just one. A lot of people are going to the store. A lot of people are going to Kroger. A lot of people are going to Walmart. A lot of people are going to the mall still, but they're not coming back to church, right? So we can help that by personal invitation, right? If you're going, come back with me, right? Come and join me. Personal invitation is going to be the way that will
Right.
turn that around,
Right.
right? But I will say I did see an uptick of numbers this weekend by doing away with the regulation for people signing up,
Right.
and we're doing it safely.
Right.
Even though we had more people, especially at St. Mary and Holy Redeemer, we're still not at capacity for being able to put people in the pews.
Right.
So we still have a lot of room left to be able to handle and accommodate.
Right, and so to piggyback real quick, you mentioned personal invitation. So one of the things that, rightly so or not, often gets put upon you or upon Father Patrick is that invitations should come from you.
Mhm.
Yes, sure, but really ultimately, it's up to you and me, folks. It's not. It's yes.
Right,
You
exactly.
can invite until he can invite until he's blue in the face,
And
but
I have.
and he has, right? But ultimately, it's really up to us.
It
It's
is.
really up to us extending that hand, extending that personal invitation to say, hey, listen, I'd love to see your face. I'd love to see you at church.
Right.
Come. And so if that's something, we just want to encourage you to really, really discern that and really, really kind of take that on,
Right.
because I know that that's something that there's just a lot of stuff there. There's
There's
just
a lot of tension.
There's a lot of stuff, and so we want to be sure to address some of that to the best that we can. So anyway,
Yes, but the invitation comes from you.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
If
And
they
so-
see you doing it
Mhm.
and you inviting,
Mhm.
that will be the thing that will ultimately turn this around for
Right.
us.
Absolutely.
Right, exactly.
And so, anyway, so your St. Joseph stuff, adoration. I've been loving it, by the way. Love the Wednesday night adoration. It's just been really, really personally fulfilling for me. It's just
Sure.
been really just a beautiful experience. It's exciting that you will be doing the consecration for people beginning November. February.
Yeah.
Where are we? I don't know.
I don't
What
know.
month are we in? I don't know. Anyway, so beginning in February, February 15th, online and in person, and more details are going to be coming forward
It'll
with
be in the
that.
bulletin this coming weekend.
Okay, great. Other things, March 19th is
We're gonna.
Yeah.
We're gonna also do a holy hour, 24 hours of adoration in our parishes again. We have encountered. I mean, all you have to do is open the bulletin last weekend,
Right.
and some of the things that are going on in the parish. The devil is stirring very heavily in our parishes. He's trying, and if you see this kind of stuff, it means you're doing the stuff that you're supposed to be doing, right? Because the devil doesn't like it,
Right.
and so the devil is trying to stir us up into
right.
to a frenzy.
Right.
And so we're going to pray to that through adoration, through Our Lady Undoer of Knots, her intercession, to put all that at bay. And so we are going to have a 24-hour period of adoration, February 26th through the 27th. So Friday afternoon, starting at 4 p.m., going to the 4:30 Mass, and at the end of 4:30 Mass, then we're going to do benediction for that 24-hour period. So we want you to join us for that. There's going to be information in the bulletin next week on how to sign up for that.
Right.
There's going to be people at our parishes on the weekend masses coming up here to get people signed up for it.
Right.
And it's a beautiful opportunity. It's been successful before. We're going to hold it at Holy Redeemer, so that it will be able to conclude with that 4:30 Mass.
Right. And so also, I know some people, myself included, I include myself in this, that sometimes we get a little intimidated by this whole 24-hour adoration thing. Okay, like I don't know about you, but I sometimes I get a little intimidated by that. First of all, you don't have to spend 2 hours unless you want to. You know what I mean? You can spend as long as you would feel called to, right?
We're not
And
asking you to spend 24 hours.
Exactly.
We're asking for an hour.
Right. Right. And even I would even say that even if it's just 15 minutes, that's 15 minutes to the Lord. That's 15 minutes to the Lord, and I think that any opportunity that we can to take advantage of that, we should. So, also on a positive note, real quick, I just want to share a couple of comments.
Oh, we got some comments coming in.
So, let's see. First of all, Gloria wants to know where we found the cookbooks. So, Amazon, Gloria.
We're on Amazon, yeah.
Amazon. But of course, other retailers do carry them. Ignatius Press is the one who carries Sophia. Sophia Institute Press carries this one. Basically, we turn to Amazon because it's just really easy, and we both have Prime.
Right.
So for us, it's just super easy. But you can go to some Catholic bookstores to take a look at these. Also, let's see. Rose commented, "Praise and worship is the way to keep the fear and anxiety away." Yes,
There you go.
Rose,
Isn't that right?
love it,
Amen.
Love it. And Beth says, Gus says, "Hi, Uncle Joe."
Hi,
and
Gus.
And that they love your apron.
Oh, absolutely. I want to say this is a gift for my brother-in-law and for Christmas, and it's got the Buffalo Trace
He's rocking the
Buffalo.
look.
I mean, I'm just rocking the look
rocking the
tonight. So thanks, BJ, and
Yeah.
time to go back to Buffalo Trace, if you ask me.
There you go. There
Time
you
to go. Pack our bags and head down to Louisville.
Right.
Right?
Hey, well, twist my
Not
arm.
a bad
Anyway,
deal.
And then last, but certainly not least, Gloria commented that she's really been enjoying the holy hours for
Mm-hmm.
adoration for St. Joseph. So I'm glad that that's been really fruitful for you, Gloria. That's,
It has
that's awesome. But anyway, so there we go.
Fruitful for the entire people, all the people who come and those who join us online.
Mm-hmm.
It's been very fruitful, very, very fruitful.
So let's see. What else do we need to talk about?
Oh, we want to talk about getting people online.
Oh yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah.
So, folks, we are so fortunate that we have the resources that we do
That's true.
to be able to provide like things like this online,
Absolutely.
live streaming, mass adoration. We are able to offer all of this online. And that's huge.
It's
huge because there are so many parishes who can't, right? And so
Or won't.
or won't.
We're not
But-
open to it.
Oh, exactly right. And so
Yeah.
we're very grateful for that. However, there is a population of people that are truly homebound, who have not stepped foot outside their houses, who do not have access to Facebook, who don't realize what we're doing, even though they may receive the bulletin on the weekly or whatever. They truly are isolated. Teresa talks about it a lot because that's kind of her area that she's constantly working on and trying to figure out ways to serve them even in these COVID times. And so so that's kind of been a project of ours that we're trying to brainstorm how to reach out to those people. And so we'd like to encourage you that if you know of someone who is truly homebound, who hasn't been able to get out for whatever reasons,
And does not have access to
the internet,
The internet
or
or
a
what
tablet,
have you.
whatever,
Right.
doesn't have access to any of their online resources that we've been providing, please, we want to encourage you to reach out to them, and hopefully...
And also to reach out to us because
Right.
we are looking now and starting a program for a tablet loaning program. However that's going to work out. But we are looking at a grant for being able to buy tablets. Right now they're actually pretty inexpensive.
Right.
You know, a nice
All those
Samsung
New Year's
tablet, all those
sales.
New Year's sales going on right now. And so we're looking at a grant. And then also there are some Appalachian projects for being able to bring Wi-Fi and internet into people's homes. Computer to computer, people to PC, and the like. There are some grants that are available to help provide at low cost seniors and those who do not have financial means to be able to do that. And so we're checking into those programs to be able to bring those resources into people's homes. So we'd like, so if you'd like to help us out, if you'd like to help Teresa and myself and Jordan out and Father Patrick and all of us being able to reach those who are unable to reach us.
Right. Because and this is very much a millennial thing, okay? And I'm sure maybe, Father Joe, you also feel this way too. We are so accustomed to having the internet.
Right.
Like, I can't imagine not having the internet in my life. I Google everything. I mean, like, my phone is at my side, like, all the time.
Right,
Like, I can't imagine not having access to these resources. And so sometimes I get into blinder mode and I forget that others may not have access to these resources. And so it's just really helpful for us that, you bring these things to our attention. Frankly, that these individuals, because there may be even individuals that we don't even realize may not be on our list.
Right.
And so it really helps us if you reach out to us, but also if you would take a moment and reach out to them as well.
Right, exactly.
And so we really do appreciate that.
And there are people who would like to get the bulletin that haven't told us yet. We've been sending out bulletins since August.
Right.
And we have quite a list
Absolutely.
of people who have called us, but we know there are still more folks out there who are not getting the bulletin sent to them regularly. And that's a huge means of communication to somebody who's especially not getting out right now.
Right.
Now we are opening up the opportunity for folks to call us and to bring communion to them at home. So if you know someone who needs communion brought to them, please call the office. That will help us to be able to get the list going once again and those home visits started again. But also realize that there are COVID restrictions that when we come to somebody's home, we're not going in the house, we're only staying on the porch.
Right. Right.
And so
Again, we're still in a pandemic, guys.
right, we still recognize that.
Right.
Yeah, you probably need a spatula, huh?
I was really hoping to make this work, and it's just not.
Just not.
Guys, this has been just a hard time with this one. It really has.
It's been funny watching.
It's the struggle has been real.
The struggle is real.
With this one, and I don't really know. Well, I mean, I have a couple ideas of what I did wrong, but I was really hoping that maybe it would just kind of.
There it is. I don't know. What do you think? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, it's so much fun.
I love it.
I don't stir the pot or anything.
But you know what though? I still love trying this kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Even if I royally mess it up, I still enjoy.
Baharat. Baharat. Fatouche.
Fatouche. So anyway, so I'm gonna keep on slicing this and try to get into it. And so okay.
Spatula.
Spatula.
Oh boy. I could see that just popping right out at us. There is phyllo dough everywhere. Look at that.
Yeah! Okay, all right.
We really have nothing to compare it to.
Okay, because we've been
Because we've never done it before.
Exactly. Exactly. Right. It could be awesome, guys. I totally meant for it to go this way. Just so you know, I totally meant for it to go this way. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. This could be interesting. Let's see. What else should we tell people about?
Well, I want to know what our guest thinks so far.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Has it been good? Excellent, huh?
Good. Okay. Now keep that in mind for this next one.
All right, Jordan made it.
Oh.
Just remember.
Okay, and I'll pay you $20 later. All right. So.
You
Anyway.
loved it.
All right, let's get you a couple and see what we think here. They're kind of big, actually. So, anyway, all right. Hey, you're welcome.
I don't know what they would do in the desert.
Yeah, let's see
St. Anthony
here.
of the desert. He probably wouldn't eat something so sweet.
Probably.
Maybe he would.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so
After he was done making candles to support himself.
there you go.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, okay, so real quick. So St. Anthony, the one that we've been talking about, because I think...
Not St. Anthony of the Padua.
Exactly, because I got so excited. I thought it was that one.
It's not
but it
Tony
isn't.
Tony, something's
It's-
lost and must be found.
Exactly, it's not that one.
Nope, not that one.
So it's the one, which one? Wait. It's the...
Anthony the Abbot, the
Abbot.
desert,
Oh,
of the
yeah.
desert. Anthony of the desert.
I didn't know about St. Anthony of the Desert. I didn't really know, I don't
Yeah,
know
we have
much
a lot
about-
more St. Anthony's just in Padua.
I know. Yeah. Well, see, guys, we learned something new.
We did, we all learned
We
something
learned
new.
something new. And so, anyway, I'm going to just keep on dishing this out.
This is like the American way to cut this and serve it, right?
It really
it's like
is.
the big chunk. We gotta have like a brownie, like a blondie.
Right.
Give me a piece of it or die.
Basically. Hopefully it's all right.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Is it?
is it okay? Because it is a very different kind of dessert compared to maybe the
you're right.
American
It's a little
palate.
more savory. It's not.
Right.
It's not. I mean, obviously, there's some sweetness to it.
Sure. Let me get these out.
Yeah, sure. What's that?
This would be the model.
Ah, yes.
Okay, cool. Let's see. All right, let's pull.
I put this away. This is so good.
We'll just sit here and keep on eating, guys.
I know.
So let's see. Rose, I know, right? She comments. He just threw Jordan under the bus, LOL. And I'm like, yeah, thanks.
Jordan made it.
You know, such a kind soul over
I
here.
know.
Let's see. Let's see.
Everybody have a piece? What do you think?
Yeah.
Good?
It's a very.
Tastes good.
Yeah. Is it all right? Good. Good. Because I'm genuinely curious.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, it's kind of crunchy on top. That's reassuring.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh.
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
Very different.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sally liked it. It's a little. What's the word I want? Sorry, I'm chewing with my. Sorry. So, what's the word?
There's tanginess.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's.
There's a tanginess.
There's a tang, and like, I don't.
Because you started with milk and
Right.
semolina.
Right. And the idea is that it's a that you cook it on the stovetop and to thicken it. It's almost you're aiming for like almost a gravy like consistency. Well, so did I make it that far? No, because I So, all right, I'll just go ahead and confess it. So, basically what happened was that basically what happened is that I didn't follow the recipe. Shocker. But it wasn't my fault. Totally.
It's not her fault because it was wrong in the book.
Right. Well, it's just that I didn't realize that I was using I was using a measuring cup that was the wrong measurement.
Right.
And so I used 2/3. And I'm supposed to be using like one cup measurement. So I thought I had a half cup measurement, but I actually had a 2/3 cup. And so I had way more milk than what I actually needed.
Right.
Anyway, so it was just a mess, guys. It was just a mess. And so, but
Why isn't this sticking in?
why is this not working? You should have seen me about like an hour and a half ago. You know, I was just like, why is this not working? Anyway, so he's put up with a lot this afternoon.
No. I haven't.
Not at all. So anyway, but no, I like it.
Mhm.
I think I would like it better if,
Warm.
yeah, warm.
I like it warm.
And like there's more creaminess to it, I think. Because I think right now it's just very stodgy. You know what I mean? It's just very like, all
It is
together.
very dense.
That was very good. Right?
Like a vagal move or something when you're working in the emergency room.
Yeah, it's just not. I mean, like, to be very
I don't know.
clear, it's not bad.
No, it's not bad.
It's not bad. It's
It's
just.
Egyptian.
It's.
We're white Americans
Exactly
from Southern
right.
Ohio.
It's just different.
It's different.
It's just different. And so anyway, so we'll, but I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad I tried it. You know, this was a good experiment for me.
I am too.
But anyway, so.
It almost looks like frosted flakes on the top.
It does kind of look like frosted flakes.
Yeah.
It does. And again, the picture is like, I didn't really pay attention, I'll be honest. And so I know, shocker. But I didn't pay attention to the picture. And so the picture has like these super thin, almost like spaghetti size phyllo things. That is totally not what I did. I got lazy. I was like, okay, we're gonna do like, I don't know, like 1/4 inch suckers. We're gonna go boop, 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 boop. And so anyway,
I thought we were putting some roofing down.
So anyway, so anyway, I'm glad I did that.
Yeah, I am too. This was quite an experiment.
was actually.
So let's look ahead.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh.
The Saints meal
Yeah.
for February. So there's
My birthday month.
Right. Here's a quote from St. Anthony the Abbot. The devil is afraid of us when we pray and make sacrifices. He is also afraid when we are humble and good. He is especially afraid when we love Jesus very much. He runs away when we make the sign of the cross. Isn't that beautiful?
I like it.
Right?
I like it. Who do we have to
So, what
talk
is
about?
our wow, okay, so this doesn't
Wow. Okay, so it's a whole bunch.
St. Paul Miki.
Ooh, now
Right,
that's
so here we go,
interesting.
right?
There
This
we
is
go.
it's like a chicken egg rice bowl.
Oh my
miso
goodness.
soup,
We
and
thought we were
fried tofu pockets.
We thought we were out of our depth on this one.
Yeah,
this may be,
right?
This may be the next level of out
This
of our
looks
depth.
really fun.
Right? It does. It does. Actually. Oh, show them the picture real quick.
Oh yeah, right. See,
Because
that's why
this
this
looks
book is
really
so
good.
fantastic, right?
Yeah,
All
this
these
is-
pictures.
yes, I
we
like
can go, wow, that's not what we made.
Exactly.
Or that looks exactly like what we made, right?
Oh, we did not make that. Oops.
So St.
Right.
Paul Miki is a simple Japanese meal.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah, I've never done Japanese either.
Me either.
Egyptian?
Japanese?
Japanese.
We're gonna just cover all kinds of
Japanese.
bases.
So I don't know. This is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be
is
really
gonna
interesting.
fun.
So guys, we highly, all that to say, that we highly recommend these books.
Yes.
And you know, maybe
Make
next,
it with us.
Exactly.
Maybe if you get
Yeah.
one of these books, you can
There
start
we go.
posting some pictures of you and your family doing these recipes together with us.
Yes, because that would be a lot of fun. It would be a lot of fun.
It would be a
We could
lot
all
of
cook
fun.
together.
Exactly.
So, well, cool. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I don't know. We covered a lot today
We did
in an hour's period of
Yeah,
time. We
it
did
is that
it.
time. It is that
And
time.
we got a lot to clean up.
Yeah.
Father Patrick's going to do a lot of dishes after this.
So much.
Well, thank you
So
guys,
much.
Well, very
well,
good.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, guys.
From Egypt
At Southern Ohio.
and Southern Ohio to the Japanese coast next time in February. Until the next time,
Yeah.
God bless, and join us for this year of St. Joseph and all the good things that we have going on.
Take care, everybody.
Take care. Bon appetit.